bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the cattle are standing like statues. All the cattle are standing like statues. They don't turn their head when they see me ride by. But a little brown maverick is winking her eyes. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Well, hi, Anna.
Scare me to death. What you doing round here?
I come to sing it to you. All the sounds of the earth are like music. All the sounds of the earth are like music. The breeze is so busy that it don't miss a tree. And an old weeping willow is laughing at me. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. What a beautiful day.
My, if I wasn't so old and you wasn't so young and smart aleck, why, I'd marry you and get you to sit around at night and sing to me.
Oh, no, you wouldn't either, 'cause I wouldn't marry you. None of your kinfolks if I could help it.
Oh, none of my kinfolks, huh?
And you can tell them that. All of them, including that niece of yours, Miss Laura Williams. Hey, Aunt Eller, if you used to tell me where Laura's at, where'd you say she was?
Well, I wouldn't tell you at all. For as I can tell, Laurey ain't paying you no heed.
Ain't paying me no heed. Where'd you get such a uppity niece that wouldn't pay me no heed? Hey, who's the best bronc buster in this here territory?
You, I bet.
Yeah, that's right. And the best bulldogger in 17 counties? Me, that's who. And looky here. I'm handsome, ain't I?
Pretty ass picture.
And curly-headed, ain't I? And bow-legged from the saddle for God knows how long, ain't I?
Couldn't stop a pig in the road.
What else does she want than the damn she-mule?
Well, I don't know, but I'm sure certain it ain't you. We can take her to the Bob social tonight.
Oh, I ain't thought much about it.
Oh, I bet you'd come over here to ask Laurey.
What if I did?
Oh, what, you asking me to? I'll wear my fascinator.
Whew, you too, then.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day.
Oh, I thought you was somebody.
I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. o'clock of a Saturday morning?
You knowed it was me before you opened the door.
No such of a thing.
Oh, you did too. You heard my voice and knowed it was me.
I heard a voice a-talking rumbly along with Aunt Eller, and I heard a voice a-singing like a bullfrog in a pond.
You knowed it was me, so you sat up in there thinking of something mean to say. I'm a good man not to take you to the box social.
Even if you did ask me, I wouldn't go with you. Besides, how'd you take me? You ain't bought a new buggy with red wheels onto it, have you?
No, I ain't.
And a spanking team with their bridles all jingling?
Nope.
Expect me to ride behind old Dunn, I guess. Better ask that old Cummins girl you took such a liking to.
If I was to ask you, there'd be a way to take you, Miss Laurey, smarty.
Oh, they would?
When I take you out tonight with me, honey, here's the way it's gonna be. You will sit behind the team of snow white horses in the slickest gig you ever see. Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry when I take you out in the Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey with a Fringe on top. Watch that fringe and see how it flutters when I drive them high-stepping strutters. Nosy folks who peek through the shutters and their eyes, well, the wheels are young, the upholstery is brown, the dashboard genuine leather. With isinglass curtains you can roll right down in case there's a change in the weather. Two outside lights blinking and blinking, ain't no finer rig I'm a-thinking. You can keep your rig if you're thinking that I care to swap for that shiny little Surrey with a fringe on the top.
Would you say the fringe was made of silk?
Wouldn't have no other kind but silk.
Has it really got a team of snow white horses?
One's like snow, the other's more like milk.
So you can tell apart.
All the world will fly in a flurry when I take you out in the Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey with a fringe on top. When we hit that road, hell for leather, cats and dogs will dance in the heather, birds and frogs will sing all together, and the wind will whistle as we rattle along. The cows will moo in the clover. The river will ripple our whispered song and whisper it over and over. Don't you wish you'd go on forever? Don't you wish you'd go on forever? Don't you wish you'd go on forever? And you never stop in that shiny little Surrey with a fringe on the top.
Well, it sure feel like a queen sitting up in that carriage.
Only she talked to me so mean a while back, and I'm a good man not to take her.
Ain't said I was going.
Well, I ain't asking.
Where'd you get such a rig at anyway? I bet he went and hired one over to Claremore, thinking I'd go with him.
Oh, that's how you know about it.
Spent all his money hiring a rig. Now he ain't got nobody to ride me with him.
I have two. Did not hire it. Made the whole thing up out of my head.
What? Made it up?
Dashboard and all.
Oh, get off the place, you ain't ever make him get himself out of here.
Hey, look out now. Making up a few birdies ain't again no law I know of. Don't you wish they was such a rig though? Then you could go out to play parties and have a hoedown till morning if you was a man to. Then when you got tired, we'd hop up in the Surrey and point the horses home. I can picture the whole thing. I can see the stars getting blurry when we ride back home in the Surrey, riding slowly home in that Surrey with the Fringe on top. I can feel the day getting older, feel a sleepy head near my shoulder, not a droop close to my shoulder till it falls. The sun is swimming on the rim of a hill, the moon is taking a header, and just as I'm thinking all the earth is still, a lark wakes up in the meadow. Hush, you bird, my baby's a-sleeping, maybe got a dream worth the keeping. Whoa, you teen, just keep a-creeping at a slow clip, clop. Don't you hurry with that Surrey with a Fringe on the top.
Only there ain't such a rig. You just said you made the whole thing up.
Well,
Why'd you come around here anyway with your stories and your lies? Getting me all worked up that way. Who'd want to ride alongside you anyway?
Curly, why don't you just grab her and kiss her when she acts that way? She's just aching for you, I bet.
Oh, I won't even speak to him, let alone allow him to kiss me. The bow-legged braggart, wish he had a sweetheart bum.
She likes you and quite a lot, too.
if she liked me anymore, she'd sick the dogs onto me.
Hello, Aunt Ellen. Curly.
Howdy.
You get the wagon hitched up?
What wagon?
Oh, there's a crowd of folks coming down from Bushyhead for the box social.
Yeah, Curly said you let us on that wagon, bring up people from the station.
Well, of course I would. If it asked me.
We got talking about some other things, Aunt Ella. I'll go hitch up that wagon right away if that's quite all right.
Why, Anna, look who brought you.
Hi, Will!
Hi, Aunt Ella.
Well, how'd you do with the ferry? Do any good with the steer roping?
Well, I did pretty good. I won it.
That's our boy.
I always knew he would.
Ain't nobody can swing a rope like our territory, boys.
Oh, stop. Can't stay but a minute, Aunt Ella. Gotta get over to Ada Wanny's place. Her boss said if I was ever worth $50, I could have her.
Plans $50? That what they give you for prize money?
That's what.
Well, Ada Wanny's pa keeps his promise. Well, I'll be dancing at your wedding.
Well, if you don't keep his promise, I'll take a rat from under his nose. And I won't even give him the prison I've run for him. Looky here, boys, what I got for Ada Wanny's pa. Excuse us, Aunt Ella. If you hold it up to your eye like this, when you get a good look, turn it at the top, and the picture changes.
Come on, give me a try. Well, I'll be side gazers.
They called it the Little Wonder.
Oh, you silly goats. Give me that. The hussy ought to be ashamed of herself. You too. How you got the picture to change? Oh, wait, I'm getting it. I have a good mind to tell Annie on here.
Please don't, Aunt Ella. She wouldn't understand.
Ooh, I bet you carried on plenty in Kansas City. No telling what you've been up to.
Well, I sure wouldn't call it carrying on, but I sure did see some things I never seen before. I went to Kansas City on a Friday. I Saturday I learned a thing or two. 'Cause up till then I didn't have an idea of what the modern world was coming to. I counted 20 gas buggies going by themselves. Every single time I took a walk. Then I put my ear to the girl telephone and a strange woman started in to talk.
What next?
Yeah, what?
What next? There's a building on the ground. Everything's like a dream in Kansas City. It's better in a magic lantern show. You can turn the radiator on whenever you want some. With every kind of comfort, every house is complete. You can walk to privies in the rain and never wet your feet. They've gone about as far as they can go. Yes, sir. They've gone about as far as they can go. Everything's up to date in Kansas City. They've gone about as far as they can go. They got a big theater they call the Burley U. For 50 cents you can see a dandy show. One of the girls was fat and pink and pretty. As round about when she was round below. I could swear that she was padded from her shoulder to her heel. But slowly in the second act when she began to feel, she proved that everything she made was absolutely real. She went about as far as she could go. Yes, sir! She went as far as she could go. Oh, I saw a guy student in Kansas City. Hey, it's a 1 and a 2 step. Waltz through a 1 and a 2, a 1 and a 2. Come on, man, they don't do it alone.
Hey, that's about as far as I can go.
Yes, sir. That's about as far as you can go. Yeah.
Your boy's keys all hitched.
Oh, hello, Curly. Can't stay but a minute. Gotta get over to 801's.
Well, time we got going, boys. Thanks for the loan of your wagon, Aunt Ella. Come on, Curly.
$.
Oh, hey, I'll catch up with you boys later. Hey, Aunt Ella, I gotta know something. Who's that low, filthy sneak that Laurey's got a cap set for?
You.
Nah, never mind that. There's plenty of fellows around, and she must lean toward one of them.
Oh, well, sure. Let's see. There's that fine farmer, Jase Hutchins, just outside of Lone Elm. Oh, and then there's that old winter man just outside of Claremore. Makes out he's a doctor, a veterinary, or something special.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Hello, Jud.
Hello yourself.
Alright.
Then, of course, there's someone a bit closer to home that's got her on his mind most of the time until he can't tell a plow from a thrashing machine.
Him?
Yep, just right.
That bullet-colored growly man?
Now, don't you say nothing against him. He is the best hired hand I ever had. Just about runs the farm by himself. I mean, 2 women couldn't do it, and you want to know that.
So you're saying Laurey take up with a man like that?
I ain't say she took up with him.
He's around all the time, ain't he? Lives here.
Out in the smokehouse.
Changed my mind about cleaning the hen house today. Leaving it till tomorrow. Gotta get up early because I'm taking Laurey to the party tonight.
You're taking Laurey?
I asked her.
Well, that'll make you ball. Well, Anna, don't forget you and me's got a date tonight, so if you fix up your hamper real good, maybe I'll bid for it.
Oh, how we going, Curly? In that big rig you made up? I'll just sit straddling them lights a winking like lightning bugs.
Oh, that? That ain't no made-up rig. I hired it over to Claremore.
Lance, you did?
Sure did. It's a pretty one, too. Hey, make sure when I come get you, you got your beauty spots all fastened on. That's a right smart turnout. The wheels are yellow, the upholstery is brown, the dashboard's genuine leather. With acid mustard, you can roll right down in case there's a change in the weather. I'll see you before tonight anyway, and I've got to come back for the wagon. Go find a rig, I'm a-thinking you can keep your rig if you're thinking that I care to swap for that shiny little Surrey with a fringe on the top.
Hey, Curly, tell the girls in Bushy Head to stop by here and freshen up. Okay? It's a long ride to Ike Skidmore's. That means we're gonna have a lot of company. Better get your hamper packed.
Aunt Ella, please don't go to Skidmore's and Curly tonight. If you do, I'll have to ride with Jud all alone.
Well, that's the way you want it, ain't it?
No, I did because Curly was so fresh, but I'm afraid to tell Jud I won't go with him, Aunt Ella. Something terrible inside him. You ever been to that old smokehouse where he's at?
Plenty of times. Why?
You seen them pictures he's got tacked onto the walls?
Oh, I see them, but don't you pay them no mind.
Something wrong inside him, Aunt Ella. At nights, I hook my door and I fasten my windows again. Again, and the sound of footsteps up and down under the tree outside my room.
Laurey!
Mornings he comes for breakfast and he looks at me out from those bushy eyebrows like something out of under the brush somewhere. I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, stop acting like a chicken with its head cut off, you crazy youngin'. Who do you think that is that just drove up? Why, it's that old peddler man, the one who sold me that egg beater.
He's got Ada Annie with him. Will Parker's Ada Annie.
Old peddler man. You know what he told me? Told me that egg beater would beat the eggs and wring the dish rags and turn the ice cream freezer and I don't know what all.
Yoo-hoo, Ada Annie.
Hold your horses, peddler man. I want to talk to you.
Hi, Aunt Eller.
Hi yourself.
Hello, Laurey.
Hello. Will Parker's back from Kansas City. He's looking for you.
Will Parker? I didn't count on him being back so soon.
I can tell. Been riding a piece?
The peddler man's gonna drive me to the box social. I got up sort of a tasty lunch.
Ada Annie, have you tucked up with that peddler man?
Not yet.
Well, you're promised to Will Parker, ain't you?
Not what you might say promised. I just told you maybe.
Don't you like him no more?
Of course I do. There won't ever be nobody like Will.
And what about this peddler man?
There won't ever be nobody like him neither.
Well, which one you like best?
Whatever what I'm with.
You ever silly.
Now, Laurey, you know didn't nobody pay me no mind up to this year, kind of all scrawny and flat as a beanpole. Then I kind of rounded up a little. Now boys act different to me.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong. I like it. I like it so much when a feller talks purty to me, I get all shaky from morn to hoof, don't you?
I can't think of what you're talking about.
Don't you kind of feel sorry for a feller when he looks like he wants to kiss you?
Well, you can't just go around kissing every boy that asks you. And anyone ever told you that?
No, they told me. It ain't so much a question of not knowing what to do. I know what's right and wrong since I've been 10. I heard a lot of stories and I reckon they are true. About how girls are put upon by men. I know I mustn't fall into the pit, but when I'm with a feller, I forget. I'm just a girl who can't say no. I'm in a terrible fix. I always say, come on, let's go. Right when I learn to say mix. When a person tries to kiss a girl, I know she ought to give his face a smack. But as soon as
win, no matter what.
I'm sure sorry for poor Ali Hakim now. Look how Lon Eller's cussing him out.
Ali Hakim, that's his name?
Uh-huh. It's Persian.
Are you sure for certain you like him more than you like Will?
I was sure. And now that Will has to come back, next thing we'll know, we'll start talking pretty to me and changing my mind back.
But Will wants to marry you.
So does Ali Hakim.
Did he ask you?
Not directly. But how I know is this morning when we was riding in his buggy, he said he wanted for me to ride like that with him to the end of the world. Well, if we only rode as far as Katusi, that'd take till sundown, wouldn't it? And we'd have to go somewhere and be all night together, and being together all night means he wants a wedding, don't it?
Not to a peddler, it don't.
All right. If the egg beater don't work, I'll give you something just as good.
Just as good. It's got to be 1,000 million times better.
My, Miss Laurey. My, have you grown? Last time I came around here, you were small like a little shrimp. Now you're a great, big, beautiful woman.
Quit a-biting me. If you ain't had your breakfast yet, go get yourself a green apple.
Now listen, Aunt Ellen.
Oh, I ain't your Aunt Ellen. Don't you call me your Aunt Ellen, you little flirt. I'm mad at you.
Don't you go being mad at me. I said I'd get you a present, didn't I? Well, I got plenty of things to wear.
Got things for to wear. Wouldn't have it. What is it?
Real silk. Made in Persia.
What do I want with an old Persian garter?
Oh, they look awful pretty, Aunt Ella, with bows onto them and all.
I'll try them on.
Hold out your foot.
Now, what gives you the idea that I would let you slide that garter up my limb? Lord, grab onto my petticoats.
Funny woman. Wouldn't it be worse if I tried to take your garters off?
Yeah, 'cause that'd make your stockings fall down, wouldn't it?
All right, now give me the other one.
Oh, this one? To match, you want to buy this?
What do you mean, do I want to buy it?
I can let you have it for 50 cents, 4 bits.
Do you want me to go grab that egg beater and ram it down your windpipe?
All right. Well, here you go. So, anybody else want to buy anything? How about you, Laurey?
Me? Of course I want things. I want to be pretty. I want perfume. I want to smell like a honeysuckle vine.
Give her a cake of soap.
Want things that I've heard of but never seen before. I want a rubber-tired buggy and a cut glass sugar bowl. I want things not just to hold in your hands, but things to happen to you. Things so nice that if they did happen to you, your heart would quit beating. You'd fall down dead.
I've got just the thing for you. The elixir of Egypt. It was made specifically for the Pharaoh's daughter. All you gotta do is take a whiff, and it does everything for you. It says right there, on the label. You see? See that, Ella?
Mm-hmm.
Well, all you gotta do is take a whiff, and all your troubles will be gone. The Pharaoh's daughter used to use it for, anything really, whether she had to decide what prince to marry, what dress to wear to a party, or whether she had to cut someone's head off or something. She just take a whiff of this.
That. Smelling salt.
What a special kind of smelling stuff. Salt. It's
Huh?
precious stuff.
I'll take a bottle of that, Mr. Peddler.
It does cost money.
How much?
2 bits.
Don't want to wave your money.
Helps you decide what to do.
Now, Aunt Ella, you sure there's nothing more that you want to buy? You know, with ribbons running in and out and laces up and down?
You mean fancy drawers?
Well, sure.
Well, I don't wear that kind myself, but I sure do like to look at them.
Yeah, they's all right. You ain't going no place.
Bring your trappings inside. Maybe I can find you something to eat and drink.
Well, ask him, why don't you?
Ellie, me
Yes.
and Laurey have been having an argument.
About what, baby?
About what you said. What you meant when you said that about driving with me to the end of the world.
This didn't really mean the end of the world.
Then how far do you want to go?
Oh, about as far as, say, Claremore, to the hotel.
What's at the hotel?
Oh, in front of the hotel is the veranda. Inside it's the lobby. Upstairs, well, upstairs could be paradise.
I thought they was just bedrooms.
For you and me, baby. Paradise.
You see, I knew Laura was wrong and I was right. You do want to marry me, don't you?
Whoa, what did you say, Edwin?
I said you do want to marry me, don't you? What did you say?
I didn't say that.
Whoa, Susanna. You, hey Delaney, I'm back.
Oh, but just when... Hello, Will. That's Will Parker. Promise me you won't fight him.
Why would I fight? I don't even know him. I only fight with my friends.
Hey Delaney.
Will!
How's my little honey buns? How's the sweetest little 110 pounds of sugar in this here territory?
Will, this is Ali Hakeem.
How are you, Hack? Don't mind the way I talk. It's all right. I'm going to marry her.
Marry her? On purpose?
Well, sure.
No such a thing.
Oh, sure. It's a beautiful thing to be married.
Ali,
I have a brother in Persia. He has 6 wives.
6 wives all at once?
Well, sure. That's how they do it in them countries.
Not always. I have another brother. He only has 1. He's a bachelor.
Look, Will.
Look, Will, nothing. Know what I got the first prize at the fair? $50.
Well, that was good. $50?
Catch on? Your pa said I could marry you if I could get $50.
That's right, he did.
Know what I spend it all on? Presents for you.
But if you spend it, you ain't got the cash.
What I got's worth more than cash. Fella who sold me the stuff told me.
But Will...
Stop saying, but Will. When do I get a little old kiss? Oh, wait a minute, honey. You ain't been off my mind since I left. All the time at the fairgrounds, even when I was roping steers, I'd catch one up under the hoof sharp when he landed on his little brunt. And then I think of you.
Don't start talking pretty, Will.
Seen a lot of beautiful gals back in Kansas City. Didn't give one a look.
How could you see him if you didn't give him a look?
I mean, I didn't look loving at him. Like I look at you.
Oh, Will, please don't look like that. I can't bear it.
Don't stop looking like this till you give me a little old kiss.
Oh, what's a little old kiss?
Nothing. Listen, it comes from you.
You do talk pretty. No, I won't.
Suppose I'm gonna say that your lips are like cherries, the roses are berries. What you gonna do? Can't you feel my heart palpitating and bumping, waiting for something nice from you? I gotta get a kiss and it's gotta be quick, or I'll jump in a creek and die.
What's a girl to say when you talk that way?
Oh, what a beautiful day. Everything's going my way.
Hey, Curly, why don't you take the wagon down to the trough and get the team some water?
Oh, right away, Ellen.
Can I come with you, Curly? Just love to watch the way you handle horses.
Horses are about all I can handle, I guess.
Oh, I can't believe that about Curly.
Looks like Curly's stuck up with that Cummins girl.
What I care about that?
Well, come on, boys. Let's get these hampers down under the trees where it's nice and cool.
Why should a woman who is healthy and strong love her like a baby if her man goes away, a weeping and a wailing how he's done her wrong? That's one thing you'll never hear me say. Never gonna think that the man I lose is the only man of all men.
Phil.
Well, that sure is sad news for me. Well, he's a fine fellow.
Don't hide your feelings, Ollie. I can't bear it. I'd rather have you come right out and say your heart is busted in two.
Are you sure you have to marry him?
Sure shooting.
And there's nothing that'll change your mind.
Nothing.
All right, then. My heart is busted in two.
Oh, Ollie, you do make up pretty things to say. Hello, Pa. What you been shooting?
Rabbits. Is that true I hear about Will Parker getting $50?
That's right, Pa. And he wants to keep you to your promise.
Too bad. That and all, I can't go back to my word. I suggest you take that money off before he goes and loses it all. Put it inside your stock or inside your corset where he can't get it. Or can he?
Pa, he ain't exactly kept it. He spent it all on presents.
See? What'd I tell you? Now we can't have you. Told me how to be $50 cash.
But Mr. Collins, is that fair?
Who the hell are you?
This is Ali Hakim.
Well, shut your face. I'll have your behind so full of buckshot, you'll be walking around like a duck the rest of your life.
Ali, if I don't have to marry Will, then maybe your heart would have to be busting in two like you said.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Are you making up my daughter to be a liar?
No. I'm just making it clear what a liar I am if she's telling the truth.
What else you been saying to my daughter?
Oh, an awful lot.
When?
Last night in the moonlight,
Where?
alongside a haystack.
Look, Mr. Collins.
I'm looking. What else you been saying to her?
He called me his Persian kitten.
Now, why'd you call her that?
I don't remember.
I do. He said I was like a Persian kitten because they was the cats with the soft round tails.
That's enough. In this country, that better be a proposal marriage.
That's what I thought.
Is that what you think?
Look, Mr. Carnes.
I'm looking.
I'm a peddler. I'm no good. I'll be traveling up and down and all around. You'd hardly ever see your daughter no more.
That'd be just fine. As long as you take care of my little rosebud, that'd be all right.
Oh, Paul, that's pretty. You sure for certain you can bear to let me go, Paul?
Are you sure, Mr. Carnes?
Why don't you just try to change my mind and see what happens to you?
Well, ain't it wonderful? I'll make it up our mind first. He won't change it neither. Once he gives his word that you can have me, you got me.
I know. I got you.
Mrs. Ali Hakim, the peddler's bride. Oh, wait till I tell the girls.
Just packing your hamper now, Laurey? Been busy.
You got gooseberry tarts too. One of those as light as mine. I'd like to float away in the door.
You know, I did blow onto one of mine, and it blew away into 1,000,000 pieces.
Hey, cheers, buddy.
Gertie, better come inside now. Cool off.
You coming inside with me, Curly?
Oh, not just yet.
Well, don't be too long. And don't forget, when the auction starts tonight, mine's the biggest hamper.
So, that's the Cummings girl I've heard so much about.
Yeah, you've seen her before, ain't you?
Yes, but not since she got so old. I really didn't ever see anyone get so peaking looking in such a short amount of time.
She says she's only 18. I'll bet you she's 19.
What you got in your hamper?
Just some meat pies and apple jelly. Nothing like what Gertie Cummings has in her basket.
You sure you have to go to the box social with that Jud fella?
Reckon so. Why?
I don't know. People expect me to take him.
It's probably best that you ain't. Don't want people talking about us, do we?
You think they do talk about us?
Oh, you know them. Like a swarm of mud wasps. Always need to be talking about something.
What is it that they're saying? That you're stuck on me?
Actually, most of the talk is that you're stuck on me.
Can't imagine how these ugly rumors start.
Me neither. Why do they think of stories that link my name with yours?
Why do the neighbors chatter all day behind their doors?
I know a way to prove what they say is quite untrue. Here is the gist, a practical list of don'ts for you. Don't throw bouquets at me. Don't please my folks too much. Don't laugh at my jokes too much. People will say we're in love. Don't sigh and gaze at me. Your sighs are so like mine. Your eyes shouldn't glow like mine. People will say we're in love. Don't start collecting things. Give me my rose and my nose. Sweetheart, there's a stacking
Some people claim that you are to blame as much as I. Why do you take the trouble to bake my favorite pie? Granted, you wish I carved our initials on the tree. Just keep a slice of all the advice you give so free. Don't praise my charm too much. Don't look so weary. Don't stand in the rain with me. People Oh, I just done got through all my business up at the house. I figured I'd come pay you a visit. Hey, you got a gun, I see.
Good. Call 45.
What do you do with it?
Shoot things.
Oh. Oh. Hey, now that little picture there, that's a naked woman, ain't it?
Your eyes don't lie, eh?
Yeah. Plumb stock naked as a jaybird. Oh. No, she ain't. Had a couple of thingamabobs tied onto her.
Shucks. That ain't a thing to what I got here. Look at that top one.
Oof. I'll go blind. That'll give me ideas.
That's a dinger, that is.
Yeah, it sure is a dinger. Hey, you got a nice rope here, Jud. Bet it spins nice. Hey, you know Will Parker? He can show spin a rope. Ooh, look at that hook you got right up there. That's a strong looking hook. Yeah, I tell you what, you could probably hang yourself on that.
I could what?
Why, you could hang yourself. Be as easy as falling off a log. In fact, you could just put a log rod under it or a chair, whichever you prefer. Take this here rope and, well, put it around your neck and then tie the other end up there. And then you just fall off that log. And with good luck, in about 5 minutes, you'd be dead as a doornail.
What do you mean by that?
Well, then folks would come to your funeral and sing sad songs.
Yeah.
Oh, they sure would. You never know how much folks like you till you're dead. Ooh, I can see it now. You'd be all laid out in the parlor, in your best suit, with your hair slicked back, with a high starched collar.
Would they be any flowers, do you think?
Oh, they sure would. And palms, too. And then the men they'd bare their heads and the women start sniffing. Some of them even faint, at least the ones that took a shine to you while you was alive.
What woman took a shine to me?
Oh, plenty of women. They just never let you know how they feel unless you're dead first.
I guess that's so.
Yeah, it is. That sure would be your funeral once that singing started. Poor Jud is dead. Poor Jud Fry is dead. All gather round his coffin now and cry. He had a heart of gold, and he wasn't very old. Oh, why did such a fella have to die? Poor Jud is dead. Poor Jud Fry is dead. He's looking oh so peaceful and serene. He's all laid out to rest, with his hands across his chest. His fingernails have never been so clean. Then the preacher'd get up and he'd say, "Folks, we are gathered here today to moan and groan over our brother Jud Fry, who hung himself with a rope out in the smokehouse." Oh, then they'd be weeping and wailing from some of those women. Then he'd say, "Jud was the most misunderstood man in the territory. People used to think he was a mean and ugly fella, and they called him a dirty skunk and an ornery pig stealer. But the folks that really knowed him, knowed that beneath them 2 dirty shirts he always wore, there beat a heart as big as all outdoors.
As big as all outdoors.
Jud Fry loved his fellow man.
He loved his fellow man.
He loved the birds of the forest and the beasts of the field. He loved the mice and the vermin in the barn. And he treated the rats like equals, which was right. He loved little children And he loved everybody and everything in the world. Only he never let on, so nobody ever noticed. Poor Jud is dead, poor Jud Cry is dead. His friends will weep and wail for miles around. Miles around. The daisies in the dell will give out a different smell, because poor Jud is underneath the ground.
Poor Jud is dead, a candle lights his head. He's laying in a coffin made of wood. And folks are feeling sad, 'cause they used to treat him bad. But now they know their friend has gone for good. Poor Jud is dead, a candle lights his head.
He's looking oh so pretty and so nice. He looks like he's asleep. It's a shame that he won't keep, but it's summer and we're running out of ice. Poor That sure would be a sight. I wouldn't want to miss it.
Wouldn't like to miss it, eh? Well, maybe you will.
Maybe.
Maybe you'll go first.
Maybe I will. Hey, where was it you worked before here? Up by Cuoco, wasn't it?
Yeah, before that over by Tulsa. Lousy they was, both of them. Always making out they was better, treat me like dirt.
What'd you do, get even?
Who said anything about getting even?
Oh, no one, I recollect.
If it ever come to getting even with anybody, I know how to do it.
That?
Nah, there's safer ways than that, if you use your brains. Remember that fire on the Bielik farm, over by Sweetwater?
Oh, yeah, about 5 years ago. What a terrible accident. Killed the father, mother, and the daughter.
That weren't no accident. A fella told me. The hired hand was stuck on the Bielik girl, and he caught her in the hayloft from another fella.
And it was him that burned the place?
It took him weeks to get all the kerosene. He was buying it at different times. The fella who told me made it out like it happened in Missouri, but I know it all the time it was the Bielik farm. What a lie he was.
And kind of a murderer, too. Let's get some air in here.
You ain't told me yet what business you had here. We got no cow to sell, no cow ponies, and the oat crop's done spoke for.
Well, you sure cleared my mind considerable.
There's only one thing on this farm you could want, and it better not be that.
Huh. Oh, but that's just what it is.
Better not be. You keep away from her, you hear?
Fella feel real scared in here with you, Jud. Less'n they know you. But I know you.
You better get out of here, Curly.
There's two kind of men in this country. Men who go outside and men who live in a hole. I've been outside plenty of times, Jud, down in the bush, when all of a sudden I come across a rattlesnake. Rattle, rattle, rattle that snake go, 'cause he's scared to death. He has to curl up in his little hole and use his fangs full of poison. Why, you could have muscles as big as your arm and still be empty as a bladder. You gotta need something to bob your hide, 'cause you're scared, Jud, 'cause you live in this hole. How do you sit up in a place like this, becoming the way you are? Why don't you go outside and do something healthy for once? Lord, somebody ought to tell Laurey about who you are sitting here, crawling and festering the way you do. Well, I bet that calmed you down quite a bit. Looked hard on the roof, though. Here, I wish you'd let me show you something. Hey, you see that knothole over there?
Yeah.
Bet you I can hit it. Whoop! Straight through without touching. I told you I could do it. Oh, I hear somebody coming. Sit down. Put that away.
Who fired off that gun? Was that you, Curly? Well, don't just sit there, you mummy. Answer when you're spoken to.
Yes, I shot it once, Aunt Ellen.
What was he shooting at?
Oh, just knotholes over there. Just having fun.
I see lots of knotholes.
It was one of them.
Well, aren't you just a pair of fools, pecking away at knotholes and scaring everybody to death? I ought to give you a good Dutch rub and try to iron some of the craziness out of you. It's all right. Nobody's hurt. Just a pair of fools swapping noises.
All right, Jud. Guess I'm done here. I've got to go get that Surrey ready.
Who do you think you're taking in that Surrey?
Aunt Ellen. And Laurey, she'll go with me.
She won't.
Maybe. Maybe she will.
She promised to go with me, and she better not change her mind. She better not.
Hey, peddler man, you got any frog stickers?
Oh, no.
How about something called the Little Wonder?
Well, what's that?
It's this thing you hold to your eye, you see, and when you turn it, pretty pictures come out. But there's a little button, and when you touch it, a sharp blade springs out.
Oh, no, don't carry those. Much too dangerous.
Fine, I don't want nothing from you anyway. Don't want nothing from no peddler. Want real things. What am I doing shut up here, like that fella says, crawling and festering?
What am I doing in this lousy smokehouse?
Girls, could you go somewhere else and talk? I need to be here by myself.
Look, she got that old smelling salts the peddler man tried to sell us.
It ain't smelling salts. It's gonna help me decide what to do. Well, watch me take a good whiff right now.
That's the camphor.
Please, girls, go away.
Hey, Laurey. Is it true you're letting Jud take you to the Fox social night instead of Curly?
I'll tell you better once I think everything out clear. Beginning to see things clearly already.
He comes out west and makes a lot of changes.
He comes out west and makes a lot of fences. Yeah.
Why those thorny dirt spikes stay in there?
That's just what me! Isn't good at their possession. No matter what the comments in their face. You seldom see him drinking in a barroom. The friends, old farmer and the cabin should be friends. Rounded rolls and counties, seals for butter and cheese. That's the reason why they can be friends.
I'd like to say you were born a cowboy. The road you train is simply long and stony. Ride the days on end with just a pony for a friend. I sure a farmer should be sociable with the cowboy. If he rides by and asks for food and water, don't treat him like a louse, make him welcome in your house.
I'll make sure that you love your wife and daughter.
Who wants to like lawnmower anyway?
He can say what he wants.
All right, that's it. This here's a party, you hear? So ain't nobody gonna be slugging nothing. Now sing it, Andrew. Dum-diddy-dum-dum-dum.
Oh, the farmer and the cabin should be friends. Oh, the farmer
And the cabin should be friends. One that likes to push it down, one that likes to chase it down. That's the reason why they can be friends.
When the cemetery is a slave, and John's in just like all the others. The farmer and the cow and the merchant should all be in themselves one like brothers.
I'd like to teach you all a little saying and learn the words by heart the way you should. I don't say I'm no better than anybody else, but I'll be damned if I ain't just as good.
Come on, everybody, let's get this box social started.
Oh, now, let one of the men be the auctioneer.
Oh.
Oh, all right then, all right. Now, you all know how this is supposed to work, right? You're supposed to be bidding blind. You ain't supposed to know what girl goes with which basket. Now, your sweetheart's told you that her basket's gonna be done up in a certain kind of way with a certain kind of ribbon. Well, that ain't my fault. So, we'll auction all the hampers on the other side of the house and work our way around back. Follow me? Let's go. Grab all the baskets. Talk about it.
Hello, young fella.
Oh, it's you.
I just thought we should meet up. Seems like you and I ought to have a little talk.
We only got one thing to talk about, Mr. Hakeem. I hear you got yourself engaged to Ada Lanny.
Well,
Nothing. I don't know what to call you. Ain't pretty enough for a skunk. Ain't skinny enough for a snake. Too little to be a man, too big to be a mouse. I reckon you're a rat.
that's logical.
Let me ask you one question. Do you really love her?
Yes, I love her.
Because if you didn't, I'd tie you up in this bag right here and toss you right in the river. Are you really serious about her?
Yes, I'm serious.
Do you worship the ground she walks on like I do? You better say yes.
Yes.
The hell you do?
Yes.
We just spent every cent you had on her like I have. See this bag right here? All the stuff in it cost me $50. All I ever had in the world.
Well, if you had that $50 cash.
I'd have 8 to win. And you loser.
Yes. Loser. Well, let's see what you have in this here bag.
Take your hands off that. What do you want with them anyways?
Well, I'm a peddler, ain't I? I buy and sell. I want to give you a good amount of money. Maybe so much as, well, a lot. Oh, what a beautiful water bag you have. Looks like it's French. I'll give you $8 for it.
Dollars? Yeah, that wouldn't be honest. I only paid $3.50 for it.
All right. I said I'd give you 8 and I'll give you 8. Oh, well, that's a cracker jig.
Hey, now take your hands off there. Come on now. That was for our wedding night.
Well, all right. I'll give you $22 for it.
Well, that's...
All right, I'll give you $22.50. Oh, got anything else? Oh, what a nice ankle bracelet you got here.
Well, it was for her to wear.
I hardly think it was for you. It's mighty dainty. I'll give you $15 for it. All right, so 8 plus 22 is 30, and 15 is 45, and 50 cents is $45.50.
$45.50. See, it's almost, you want to buy some more?
Mike,
Well, you ever seen one of these things? They call it a little wonder.
why'd you get that? Got it in for somebody?
No, it's just got funny pictures on the inside.
Funny pictures? Well, it's much more than that. See, it's
Where is everybody? Where's Aunt Eller?
She's at the back side of the house, Laura, kicking up the back social.
Laurey, where'd you run to?
Come on, now how much you give me for it?
No, that's way too dangerous. You clearly don't know what it is.
Come on.
I can't buy that. There's no way.
Oh. Well, Jud, hey Jud, where you at? You was looking for one of these things, right?
Yeah, how much?
$3.50.
All right. A lot of money, but I got an idea it might be worth it.
Yes. Well, $45.50 and $3.50. That makes $50, don't it?
No, $1 short.
Darn, what's the figure wrong, Will? How much you give me for the rest of the stuff in this bag?
$1.
I'm done. Ooh, now I got $50, don't I? That means ain't no any belongs to me.
Well, you wouldn't do such a thing to me, would you?
Oh, sure would. And when ain't away in these Paul years who we got the money from, maybe he'll reconsider who's smart and who's dumb.
Say, young fella, you certainly buncoed me.
We're down to the last 2 baskets now. Whose they are, I ain't got no idea.
The square one's mine, and the one next to it is Laurey's.
Oh, well, now that we know the end of that secret, what'll I hear is bid for 8 Annie's basket? Bring them up here. Come on now. Oh, for God's sakes, leave it. Oh, good for nothing. That's Laurey's. Don't be, no, that's Laurey's. This one.
2 bits. 4 bits.
Let's you, Slim. 6. Oh, come on, ain't nobody hungry no more?
Come on, big.
Oh.
Big dollar.
90 cents.
90 cents, now we're getting rich. Another guest for the schoolhouse. Come on, ain't I gonna hear any more?
You hear $50.
$50? Nobody ever bid $50 on lunch before. Nobody ever bid 10.
You crazy? You ain't got $50.
Sure do. And if you're a man of your word, that means Ada Winnie belongs to me, like you said you would.
No, you ain't. You just bid on the schoolhouse, didn't you? I've got to say, the peddler still gets my daughter's hand.
Oh, come on now, that ain't fair.
Going for $50. Going.
51? What? 50? Well, I didn't bid my money. That means I can keep it, can't I?
Sure can.
Then I still got $50, ain't I? This is mine.
You feeble-minded shot poke.
Going, gone for $51. That means Ada Winnie wins prize, I guess.
I get Ada Winnie.
And what are you getting with $51?
A 3-day bellyache.
Well, this here is my niece's hamper. I took a little peek-see in a little while ago, and I must say it does look mighty tasty. What do I hear, gents?
2 bits.
4 bits.
Come on, Slim Six.
Nope.
I did $1.
That's more like it. You want to hear two?
$2.
Yeah.
And 2 bits.
What?
$3.
And 2 bits.
Okay.
$3 and 4 bits.
$3 and 6 bits.
Well, I got a bid of $3 and 6 bits from Jud Fry. You gonna let him have it?
$4.
$4 going.
And 2 bits.
Come on.
$5.
$5 going.
And 2 bits.
Come on, gentlemen. We still need a nice new chimney for the schoolhouse. Come on. Babe, come on. What about you? You gotta have one? Come on, you must be hungry.
Hey, now you got enough. Let's get on. Here's the money.
$6.
Hold your horses, all of you. I ain't say gone yet. Hold on.
$6 and 2 bits.
All right. Going to Jud Fry for $6 and 2 bits. Going.
Excuse me.
Going.
Hey, NL, would you say was getting Laurey?
Jud Fry.
And for how much?
6 1/4.
Oh, I figure that's not quite enough, do
It's
you?
more than you got.
Well, I got a saddle here, cost me $30.
Well, you can't bid salad. It's got to be cash.
Well, $30 saddle's gotta be worth something to somebody.
I say it does.
Well, I'll give 10 for it.
Don't be a fool, boy. You need your saddle to make your living. Can't sell that.
Sold.
What, Curly?
Curly, what are you doing?
Hey, let's not waste time, Jud. How high you going?
Higher than you, no matter what.
And I'm bidding my $10 right here.
$10 going.
$10 and 2 bits.
Oh my goodness.
Curly.
Oh, hey, most of you fellas, you know my horse, Old Dunn. She's a kind and gentle horse. Well broke. Anybody?
Curly, don't sell your horse, it ain't worth it.
I guess I can give you 25 for it.
I'll sell Old Dunn to you.
Oh my goodness, Curly, what are you doing?
And if my math's correct, that'll make $35.
Curly, you're crazy, but it's all for the schoolhouse, ain't it? All for a good education and learning. Going for $35 going.
Oh, I finished bidding. You just put up everything you got in the world, didn't you? Can't bid the clothes off your back because they ain't worth nothing. Can't bid your gun because you need that. Yes, sir, you need that bad. So, Ella, I'm just as crazy as Curly McLean, I guess. Just as good at getting what I want. I'm going to bid all I got in the world. All I saved for 2 years doing farming. All for Laurey. Here it is. $42.31.
Oh my gosh!
No. Curly, don't.
I got this gun here. Got it. Brand new. Anybody?
Don't you dare do it, Curly.
Well, I reckon I can give you $18 for it.
You got a deal. And that makes my bid $53.
Going down!
Yeah, that's the idea. The farmer and the cattleman should be friends. You lost the bidding, but the bidding was fair. Now come on, cattleman, shake the farmer's hand.
Sure, I'll shake hands. No hard feelings, Curly.
That's better.
Say, Curly, I want to show you something. Excuse us, Laurey. You ever seen one of these things before?
No, what is that?
Something special. You just put up your eye like this, see?
Curly, what are you doing? No, Curly.
What am I doing? Nothing much, woman. Just don't come up in here scaring the living lights out of somebody.
Well, quit looking at those old French pictures and ask me for a dance. You brought me to this party, didn't you?
Yeah, all right, you crazy old woman. I'll dance with you. I'll dance you all the way to the meadow if you want.
Pick out advantage of the faces, Sam.
Well, ain't no money. I got the $50 cash. Now you name the date.
August 15th.
August 15th? Why's that?
That was the first day I was kissed.
Was it? I sure don't remember that.
You wasn't there.
What? Now you're engaged to me. We gotta have a serious talk. You gotta stop having fun. I mean, with other fellers. You ought to be a little more standoffish when fellers offer you a buggy ride.
I'll give an imitation of a crawfish and dip myself a hole where I can hide.
I hear that you was kicking up some capers when I was back in Kansas City Mall. I heard some things you couldn't print in papers from fellers who've been talking like they know.
But I only did the kind of things I oughta, sorta. To you I was as faithful as can be. For me, them stories about the way I lost my bloomers. Rumors, a lot of tempest and tea.
The whole thing don't sound very good to me.
Well, you see,
I go and sold my last waldo. I cut out all shenanigans. I save my money, don't gamble or drink in the back room down at Flanagan's. I save up all my other things, mansions. But before I give up any more, I want to know your intentions. It's all or nothing. Is it all or nothing with you? It can't be in between. It can't be now and then. No having that romance will do. I'm a one-man, a loving time. I'll complete with slippers and laughter. Take you like I ever lived to do. You can't give me all, give me nothing. And nothing's what you get from me.
not even something.
Nothing's what you get from me. Nothing.
It can't be in between. It can't be now and then.
No having half romance will do.
What's up, build me a house? I'll paint mine cute and clean and pretty and bright.
We have enough for two, but not
What made you slap that whip on the old lady and nearly make her run away? What was your hurry?
I was afraid we'd be late for the party.
You didn't want to be with me a minute more than you had to.
Well, I'm with you right now, ain't I?
You wouldn't have been if you could got out of it. Mornings you stay shut up in your room all the time. Night you sit in the front room and won't get out on the other side. Last time I seen you alone it was the winter with the snow 6 inches deep. You brought that hot soup out to the smokehouse with me in bed. I hadn't shaved in 2 days. You put your hand on my forehead and asked me if I had a fever.
I remember.
Do you? Bet you don't remember as much as me. I remember everything you've ever done. Every word you've ever said. See how it is? I ain't good enough, am I? I'm a hired hand. Ain't fit to touch you. Got dirt on my hands, pig slop. I ain't good enough. You're better, so much better. Well, we'll see who's better, Miss Laurey. Then you wish you wasn't so free with your airs. You're such a fine lady.
Are you making threats at me? Are you standing here telling me that if I don't allow you to slobber over me like a hog, why, you're gonna do something about it? You're nothing but a mangy dog and someone ought to shoot you. You think so much of being a hired hand. Oh, Mr. Judd, I got to tell you something little. Rest your brain. You ain't a hired hand for me no more. Pack up your duds and scoot. I got even better ideas than that. Don't you ever set foot on this pasture again, or I'll sick the dogs on you.
Said you say? Brought on yourself. Can't help it. Can't never rest. Told you the way it was, and you wouldn't listen!
Who's that?
Oh, it's just me, Laurey. Seems that, old Aunt Annie's run off again. You seen her anywhere?
Well, could you do something for me? Could you go find Curly and tell him I'm here? I need to see Curly awful bad. Needs to see him.
How about you turn around and look, you crazy woman?
Curly.
Well, you found yours. Now I gotta go hunt for mine.
Now what on earth is ailing the belle of Claremore? By gum, if you ain't crying.
You don't mind me crying. I can't help it.
Just cry your eyes out.
I don't know what to do.
Here, I'll show you. Oh my goodness. That's about all a man can stand in public, woman. I say get away from me.
Don't you like me, Curly?
Well, like it. Get away from me, woman.
Oh, Curly, watch out. I wish you'd fallen.
You do you?
You hurt me.
All right, now tell me what you wanted with me. I'll stay right here and you stay right there. Just go on ahead.
Well, Jud was here. He scared me. He's crazy. I never see anyone like him. He started talking wild and he threatened me, so I fired him. I wish I hadn't. There's no telling what he'll do now.
You fired? Well, that's all there is to it. I tell you, tomorrow I'll go out and I'll hire you a new hired hand, and I'll stay on the place tonight if you're scared of that old hound. And, while I think about it, Laurey, I was wondering if maybe you might want to marry me.
Gracious, what I want to marry you for?
Couldn't you maybe think of something?
I can't think of any reasons now, hardly.
Laurey, ma'am, would you please marry me? I don't know what I'd do without you.
Oh, Curly, I'll marry you if you want me to.
Oh, I'll be the happiest man alive when we're married. Oh, I guess I gotta learn to be a farmer. Quit throwing the rope. Gotta get my hands twisted a new way. Oh, things is changing left and right. They're gonna make a state out of this territory and we're gonna join the union. We'll have to buy up mowing machines and chop the whole prairies down. Countries are changing and we gotta change with it. With you by my side, I'll amount to something yet. I remember the first time I seen you was at the fair. You was riding that little pony, and I tell you, I said to somebody, I said, who's that skinny little thing with the bang on her forehead?
I remember. You were riding broncs that day,
Yeah, that's right.
and one of them throwed you.
Yeah, that... You did not throw me.
Guess you jumped off then.
Yeah, sure, I jumped off.
You sure did.
If there's anybody in this yard that can hear me, I'd like for you to know that Laura Williams is my girl.
Curly!
And I'd like for you to know that she went and got me and asked her to marry her.
Curly, they'll hear you all the way to Contingency.
Let the black people say we're in love. Who cares what happens now?
Just keep your head down. Your head is already mine. Let people say we're in love. Starlight will swim on us when the stars beam from above. This is your time on us. People say Can't you even stay to drink to Curly and Laurey?
I gotta go. Back on the open road, a lonely gypsy like me.
Wish I was going, so I wouldn't be so lonely.
Well, you'll be fine, dear. There's someone that will love you more than anybody loved anything.
Yes, Ellie?
And that man, for you, is Bill Parker.
Oh. I love him all right, I guess. Do you love him too?
I love how he cares about you. And well, I must go, but before I go, that's a Persian goodbye.
I will.
Oh.
Ellie, how cute was just saying goodbye.
I'll show you the Persian goodbye too.
No, you don't. I just saw the last one.
Well, good. You two are perfect for each other. You be good to her. You be good to him. So, I must go now. Back on the open road, a lonely gypsy, like I said. Friend of the family, right? Friend of the... I'll go now.
Did you see who's going? Mr. Mary, you don't seem to make no difference hardly. Hey, now that old peddler's gone. You won't think of him no more, will you?
Of course not. Never think of no one less than he's with me.
I'll never leave your side.
Even if you don't, even if you never go away on a trip or nothing, then yeah, maybe once in a while give me one of them Persian goodbyes.
Persian goodbye? That's nothing comparing to an Oklahoma hello. Congratulations, buddy.
Well, Andrew, why aren't you back at the pond getting drunk with us? Never seen you stay sober at a wedding party.
Been scared all night. Scared Jud Fry's gonna start for Curly.
Why, Jud Fry's been out of the territory for 3 weeks.
He's here. Saw him at Claremore last night, drunk as a lord.
You know what? Let's have 3 cheers here for the happy couple. All right? Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray!
Well, Curly, was you scared when the preacher said that about you to take this here woman?
I was just scared he wouldn't say it.
I was scared Curly back out on me.
We couldn't pick a better time to start in life.
It ain't too early, it ain't too late.
Started as a farmer with a brand new wife.
Soon be living in a brand new state.
Brand new state. Flowers on the prairie where the June bugs zoom.
Plenty of air and plenty of room.
Plenty of horses and plenty
Come sweeping down the plain with the wind and heat. Can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the plain. Oh, my honey, when I die, sit alone and talk and hold your heart, lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to land, and the land we belong to is grand. Inside and get changed out of that dress. We gotta get going.
Hurry up and pack your own duds. The line all over my room.
Oh, hey, Will. Could you hitch up the team to the Surrey for me?
Sure will. Have it up in a jiffy. Excuse me, fellas.
What you gonna do now, Paul? Give Laurey and Curly a shivery? I wish you wouldn't.
Oh, it's a good old custom. Never hurt anybody. Now you women just stay out of my way. The moose.
It ain't gonna be rough, is it?
quit your gabbing about it.
Seems like there's time when men ain't got no need for women.
Well, those times when women ain't got no need for men.
Yeah? Who wants to be dead?
Mary,
Thought you was a pussy yet.
Just come from there. Too bad you missed Laurey's wedding. Been having one of my own.
Lance, who'd you marry? Where is he? Is that him?
That's him.
Ali Hakim.
Hello, Ada, Annie.
Did you see my ring, girl? Married.
How long you been married?
4 days. 4 days with that laugh should count as a golden wedding.
But if you married her, you must have wanted to.
Sure I wanted to. I wanted to when I saw the moonlight shining down the barrel of her father's shotgun. I thought it'd be better to be alive. Now I ain't so sure.
Oh, he ain't gonna travel around the country no more. I figured he ought to settle down in Bushy Head over Papa's store.
Hey, Will, did you hear the news? Gertie married the peddler.
Well, mighty glad to hear that, peddler man. I think I ought to kiss the bride. Gertie, you ever had an Oklahoma hello? Where you going? I'm going something away from killing your wife. So why don't you mind your own business?
Hey.
Making all that racket, you dirty bunch of pig stealers!
Come on down, Laura Sugar.
And you too, you curly-headed cowboy.
Put the devil on your chin.
Come on, boys, let's get him down.
Come on. Look at him. Here's the baby girl for you, Laura. Here's the baby boy, Curly. Oh, look.
Twins.
Ready, party still going on? God ain't too late. Got a present for the groom. But first, I want to kiss the bride. And here's my present for you. Oh, little Curly. Oh, I'm not Curly.
Oh, watch out!
Oh, no. Come on. Get off.
Is he alive?
He fell on his
Get away
gun.
from some of you. Get away. Is he breathing?
Curly, is he?
Don't say it.
Well, come on, is he okay?
What's wrong?
What's wrong? Can't do nothing now. We try to get him to a doctor, but...
No, boys, pick him up, put him back in my trailer, and take him to the doctor right now.
Quick.
So how are we going to do this?
Get him up.
Laura, I'm going to go see if there's anything can be done, and I'll take care of her.
Maybe it'd be better if you and Curly just didn't leave so soon.
Why did something like this happen to us when everything was so fine?
Oh, don't let your mind sit on it.
I will never forget it. Never.
Well, if you can't forget about it, just don't try to. Lots of things happen to people in life, like being poor and hungry, or old and a fear to die. It's just the way it is, from cradle to grave. But you can stand it, you can. It's just one way. You've got to be hardy, you've got to be. Because you can't be deserving of sweet and tender in life unless you've been tough.
I wish I was the way you are, Aunt Eller.
Oh, fiddlesticks, scrawny and old. You couldn't harm me to be the way that I am.
You're such a crazy woman.
Oh, sure as you're born.
Lord, this here is Cordell, he's federal marshal. He thinks I ought to go turn myself in tonight.
Tonight?
Why, your train leaves Claremore in 20 minutes.
Best thing for Curly to do is to go to the judge on his own accord.
Andrew, you're the judge, ain't you?
Yes, but...
Well, let's have the trial here. Come on.
Wait, we have to do this in a court.
Oh, fiddlesticks. We'll just do it here and say we did it in the court. Come on, Andrew, start the trial. We ain't got but a few minutes.
Andrew, I got to protest.
Oh, shut your trap. You can't go and lock the boy up on his wedding night.
Right.
All right now. What's your plea?
Well, you know, ever since Jud's been around here, he's been coming after Laura, and I always told him that I would do
All right. Don't let your tongue walk around your mouth like that. So you were trying to defend yourself, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, he came at me with a knife, and it was self-defense.
Okay. Were there any witnesses who saw this happen last night?
I was there, yeah.
I saw it. Self-defense. Self-defense.
So the plea is self-defense?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. So you were trying to defend yourself. The plea is self-defense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can't agree with this. It's not right.
Well, you'll sure feel a lot funnier when I go tell your wife you've been carrying on with another woman now, won't you?
Okay, no.
Maybe not. But you'll sure feel funny when I tell her that you have.
That's all you want, but as federal marshal...
Oh, shut up about being a federal marshal. We ain't gonna let you lock the boy up on his wedding night.
Yes.
We just ain't gonna let you.
Yeah.
So shut up.
You know what? We still got 20 minutes. Get your stuff. We'll get to Surrey. We'll be your horses. We'll bring you down to the station. You can still get on your honeymoon. Let's do this.
Hold on. I haven't even gave the verdict yet.
Well, it's not guilty, ain't it?
Yeah.
Not guilty. Yeah.
Court's adjourned.
Why, Angel and Annie, where on earth have you been?
Will and I had a little misunderstanding, but he explained it just fine.
Oh
so much for coming. Some of you for the second night in a row. I have to say a couple quick things. I am so proud of them, and I am so proud of the band. I don't think anybody, unless they've ever played in a pit orchestra, understands this is probably the most difficult music they're ever going to play. Constant key changes, crazy keys no one's ever going to ask you to play in again in your lives, unless you're playing more pits. But the dedication of Mr. Bielik shines through in the dedication of his students. So thank you again to the orchestra. I just have to say one quick word. I wrote on Facebook last night that we are very much a family. That we like each other, we love each other, we fight, we bicker, we complain, we cry, we rejoice, and we make music every day. We are so lucky. So thank you, parents, and also all of our supporters. Thank you so much for that. Again, bow. Big bow. And I just wanted to say, if I forgot someone in the program, I'm really sorry. I don't know who donated that 31 bag, but I really hope I win it. I don't know who did, so I'm sorry you're not in the program, I don't think. Thank you to our administrators. Thank you to the townspeople. I don't know if you're familiar with theater, but we have lights that go on and shut off. And with a new building, we're going to be able to do so much more, so thank you. And we'll have a new sound system. So thank you again. So as far as the music and performing arts department, I think it's pretty safe to say we're one of the strongest in the state. I think that is exemplified by all the gold medals at MICA, Symphony Hall. So I know that a couple of the kids want to say a special thank you to somebody.
Okay, so we want to call up Mrs. Higginson and Mrs. Ellers to the stage. Thank you to the both of them for doing a lot for our classes. Mrs. Ellers constantly came in during our classes to help us with the music and the piano. And Mrs. Higginson is a part of our Boosters Club, and she has been here a lot and done a lot for us. And she helps out with everything that we could possibly ask her to. And there was also two other people we wanted to call up. We wanted to have Miss Blake and Mr. Bielik to come up. So Meredith's mom went out of her way to buy Mr. Bielik and Miss Blake some flowers to say thank you for all your hard work.
Are we doing raffles or anything? Are we done?
We're going to pull them later and make phone calls tomorrow.
Okay. President of the Choral Parents Association, a little illegal. We didn't vote her in. I just appointed her last year and she's done a great job. Thank you, Mrs. Higginson. You are the best. She's done enough. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Woo! Thank you.